So, trigger warning, I'm Veronica. I know that people want started on cake. I'm fully aware of that. I'm a fat kid. Started on cake. I'm fully aware of that.
So, trigger warning, I'm Veronica.
He asked me for access to my OnlyFans. He said it straight up. You should send me the link to your OnlyFans. And I said, subscribe. And he said, no, for free. Send it to me like Hot Ass Biznatch did. Because Hot Ass Biznatch said to Monty a free link to her OnlyFans.
Okay, I just gotta say this, the way that you said that was so manipulative. Basically, I had two choices, say I was a victim too, or look like this insane stand, giving some free porn. Like, why would I do that? Everywhere I go, they all ask, is Hot Ass okay? Is she a victim too? What about her? And you didn't say anything. It's stupid, you basically made it so that I couldn't say nothing. They wanted. I'm Veronica, I farted on case. I don't owe anyone an apology. It's just not fair. It's not fair, it's not right. I'm Veronica. It really makes me angry that you, someone I looked up to, who I felt connected to, would throw me into this bullshit. I have a real problem with her bringing me up and putting me in this position. I'm trying to express how I see it. I know how you guys already see it. You already have your opinion. I'm just trying to show you mine. A lot of people use sex, masturbation, and porn for emotional release. It's a way to cope with stress. It's a way to deal with life sometimes. Guys going through a divorce, they come see me. Guys' parents just passed, they come see me. Everywhere I go, they all ask, is Hot Ass okay? Is she a victim too? What about her? And you didn't say anything. It's stupid, you basically made it so that I couldn't say nothing. But people were allowed to have whatever opinions they wanted. I'm Veronica, I farted on case. I don't owe anyone an apology. It's just not fair. It's not fair, it's not right. I'm Veronica, BW Veronica. Okay, I just gotta say this, the way that you said that was so manipulative. Basically, I had two choices, say I was a victim too, or look like this insane stand, giving some free porn. Like, why would I do that? Everywhere I go, they all ask, is
Hot Ass okay? Is she a victim too? What about her?
You didn't say anything. It's stupid, you basically made it so that I couldn't say nothing. But people were allowed to have whatever opinions they wanted. I'm Veronica, I farted on case. I don't owe anyone an apology. It's just not fair. It's not fair, it's not right. I'm Veronica. BW Veronica. BW Veronica.
Like, why would I do that?
The internet's having its way with you right now, Monty. Veronica, you're my new boo. I'm just saying. There's nothing about you that intimidates me in any way, shape, or form. Not even slightly. What you do on OnlyFans is not what I do on OnlyFans. I do classy, solo, color controlled. Like, I approach my OnlyFans like it's kind of art. And you fart on cakes. So get the fuck out of here with you and I. You wanted help with OnlyFans. I told you how to do better, how to start 2 accounts. And this is how you pay me? Oh, sorry, getting the neck thing. Oh, calm down, Buddha. It's gonna be okay. Sarah Jane, fuck you. Okay. Next point. Monty has 0 receipts. 0. Where's your receipts, dude? You started this whole thing. You're all like, oh, I have all these receipts of Buddha saying this and doing that. Well, I've dropped a whole video. What was it, like 35 minutes? And there's all these other videos, and there's all the other channels making videos out of videos, and there's content out here of just receipts. What the heck are you doing? Where can you even pull up one? In a moment's notice, you can pull up Foodie Beauty's location at any moment to any moment. Let me tell you, oh, I know that, like the Canadian Tire right there. But yet, you started this by threatening to drop receipts.
Might help if I add myself to the stream, huh?
It's doing the same. It's stuck on mic.
Okay.
And can't access.
Okay.
It's frozen.
Okay. Reboot your phone and I'll send you the link again. I'm already starting. Okay. Bye.
Right.
Sorry, guys. Okay.
Hi.
Everything's gross. Everything's horrible. Honestly, that's why I'm here right now, because all of you seem to have some crazy misconceptions about who I am, what I was doing. And the first thing I'd like to say is,
I was having a panic attack.
all the people who made fun of me for sounding like I was going to have a heart attack, etc., that's because I was having a panic attack. And I'm sorry if I wasn't able to do the interview the way people wanted to, but I wasn't able to physically or mentally do it at that moment. I should have stopped the whole thing, but I didn't, because I knew what I wanted to say. And just because Monty wasn't answering the questions that we wanted him to answer didn't change the situation at hand. I'm so sorry, you guys. Oh, I know what I said. I totally know what I said. And I'm really sorry that you guys feel like me questioning a video or the way the video was made or the reasoning behind the video as victim shaming, but it's not victim shaming, because I'm still trying to figure out how someone who is attacked by someone who is a victim, how that's somebody else's fault. I am fully saying that yes, Buddha is a victim, but she is not a victim of Monty, in my opinion. It's my opinion. She is someone who chose to speak to him.
Oops.
How do you know? What is it that you think happened?
Veronica, did you guys know Doe-Eyed Cookie was going to ask these questions beforehand and come
Yes.
the way she did?
See, that's the whole thing. We all had, me, Skinny, and Doe-Eyed Cookie have been talking about what we wanted to ask. She had already given me a list of questions to ask. The whole point is that I could not do shit. People think I'm just being whatever, but I was having a serious panic attack. People need to understand that that's what I keep saying. I'm not saying that Monty isn't an asshole. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I have questions about the motives behind particular videos. Okay. And if other people don't see what I see, that's okay. But what I'm saying is that there is a whole lot of production going on into people's things. The point of this is there's been a whole lot of questions. So I'm here to answer those questions. If you don't want to hear it, feel free to leave, honey. I want this to be done now. I am sick of people talking shit about me, acting like I'm this big, horrible person for asking a question. Like, seriously, people need to, like you say, touch grass, okay? Because this is not my life. These people's relationships are not mine. But she chose to bring me into the situation.
He asked me for access to my OnlyFans. He said it straight up. You should send me the link to your OnlyFans. And I said, subscribe. And he said, no, for free. Send it to me like Hot Ass Biznatch did. Because Hot Ass Biznatch said to Monty, a free link to her OnlyFans.
And I still have no answer as to why. And instead of answering as to why she chose to bring me into the situation, she chose to make a video for me, being so sweet and lovely. Literally, all I was saying is that video was contrived, and her response is to do a contrived video. Like, make it make sense, people. Yes, this panel is vile. I am a horrible human being.
Yeah.
Feel free to feel that. Whatever your opinion is, doesn't matter. Probably.
Yeah, I can hear you, Sarah.
Okay, sorry you guys. I have been trying, and this happened last time, so I've been trying to get on to StreamYards. It won't accept my mic, and it won't accept my camera. So I don't know what else to do, but I did say I'd call here. And basically, I'm just on to say...
Hold on. See, this is what I need to go unban those people. Because, okay, can I just...
I'm not...
Try rebooting your... Try rebooting one more time. Or can you use the laptop?
All right, I'm going to get off and try again.
Otherwise, just will you mod for me for a few minutes? Watch the video. Listen to the words coming out of her mouth.
Okay, I could be
you
stupid.
Still feel that none of that was manipulation, then good on you. Good luck in your life. Like, good luck. So, okay. Okay, so does anyone have questions? Or do you all want to just keep saying the same thing over and over?
Your shout, Veronica, go clean your shower. What that have to do with anything?
It's okay. I mean, it's not, unfortunately.
Literally, I am this whipping post for asking questions. How dare I? How dare I want clarification on shit? How dare I ask a girl why she's talking shit about me? I didn't say anything other than why. Why do you feel the need to talk shit?
He asked me for access to my OnlyFans. He said it straight up. You should send me the link to your OnlyFans. And I said, subscribe. And he said, no, for free. Send it to me like Hot Ass Biznatch did. Because Hot Ass Biznatch said to Monty, a free link to her OnlyFans.
Veronica, can you answer that again? I apologize if you have already, because a lot of people are asking the same question. What lie did Buddha say about you in her video? A lot of people asking that. If you can answer that again, if you don't mind.
So,
if you did it.
So what she did is she said that Monty asked her for free access to her OnlyFans, like Veronica did, because, you know, Veronica gave him free access. Why? Why did she need to say any of that unless it was for manipulation? I did not send him access for fun. This was a stupid, fucked up situation I was in. And it was either I have to put out my naked ass for thousands of people to see, or I could have one person verify what was going on and leave it at that. So that's the route I chose. And she tried to spin it like I was just another one of the girls giving him free OnlyFans. Fuck that. Look, I don't hate him for what he did. I'm not a stan, and I don't hate him. Is he a fucking asshole? Yes. Is he super insensitive? Yes. Is he super self-centered? Yes. But that doesn't change. The whole point is he does not deserve to have his entire channel completely ostracized, people calling him this victimizer, when literally the things that they're upset about him for are null and void, really, because they're mad that he wasn't the emotional support for Buddha. Well, it turns out he had a girlfriend at the time and shouldn't have been the emotional support for Buddha.
That he's bringing up to get back at them and, you know, to out them, their personal issues. That's not cool whatsoever.
When he feels attacked, he like doubles down on his attack.
Not cool. That's disgusting.
It's not cool. I'm not agreeing with that. You know, like I said, I'm like, don't fucking say shit. Just don't say shit about these people right now. Just shut the fuck up. Like, because
I understand that. Like, I'm the same way.
it is what it is. Like, he either is going to double down or he's going to do nothing. And neither people are not going to like either. Right.
That whole thing was a shit show. We listened to it. We heard it. We were here. I was beyond, not even understanding what that was supposed to be about. Okay. Veronica, no offense to you. I don't know you that well. I've only known from what I've heard, and I won't judge you based upon what I've heard. Okay. But here's a little bit of advice. The next time you see to have interview, okay, in your title, make sure you're controlling that interview. Make sure you are the person, because it's your channel. You're the person that is moderating those questions to that individual and that they answer accordingly. And if they don't, bye, because that's not worth your watch time. It's not. You want to hear from Veronica? She is more than welcome to come up here. And I will give you this assurance that you will not be attacked here. I will not have that happen. Okay. Regardless of how people feel about you, regardless of how I feel about you, regardless of trolls, what have you, it would be a conversation. Okay. If you would like, you're more than welcome to. Okay. Enough with the stuff about the farting, guys. You guys are a lot better than that. We don't have to keep, I get it. It's, funny, but if we really want to get answers, okay, that would be cool. Actually, Veronica, I would like that. If we really want to get answers, if we really want to hear from a person, then we need to respect the fact that they're up here. And if you respect the fact that I'm the content creator and I am the host of this channel, that I would like to hear from them. So if I can please ask my mods to please always, like I say, every time we have somebody up here, about how everyone needs to it's okay, Pepsi Lady. Like, you guys can have fun. I get it. It's funny. It is. But can we please just, while Veronica's up here, just give her the respect and just let my mods do their job. Okay? Because this is not easy for her either. Hi, Veronica.
Hold on. Let me mute you. I'm sorry.
No problem.
Okay.
How are you, Veronica?
Oh, I'm just dandy.
I can hear. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a deep breath and let it go. And I promise you, as long as you are up here, there is not a one person I will have attack or say anything off color. We're having a conversation, okay?
Yeah, I'm just not going to look at the chat.
All right.
Sorry, I have a little bit of laryngitis, so please forgive me. My allergies are so bad right now. It's the mold. There's just mold everywhere. There's nothing you can do about it.
All right. So here's my first question.
Okay.
When you were going to produce this live, was it planned or did you guys do it like, let's just go live and talk about it?
Okay, so what had happened is he messaged me early in the day and he said, what if we did a panel and we can just, go over everything and talk about everything and get everything out on the table.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, like, you need to, dude. Like, you need to explain everything to everybody and say what's going on. And the situation is that I had my own issue with the way that she inserted my name. And I know everyone has their opinions about that, but to me, it felt like no one else was mentioned. So why did she have to say that? Because I didn't want to have to say, oh, I'm a victim, because I never felt like a victim. Mm-hmm. He helped me, and my connection to the OF, it shouldn't have been in any capacity the way that it was connected to hers. Do you see what I'm saying?
Right.
Does that make sense? Okay.
This is Buddha bitch she's talking about, Stephanie.
Yeah. I'm not trying to talk smack on her. It just, the whole thing got so frustrating, and the things she was saying in chat just it was just so much. It was way too much.
Let's
Okay.
rewind this back a little bit. Okay, so you guys sat down, you and Skinny Queen. She made up these
And
questions.
it was the three of us. All three of us talked.
Okay.
Like I had a whole list of questions. The questions that Cookie came on and asked were all ones I was supposed to ask.
Right.
Like I said, I was trying to explain to her, yeah, I'm getting there. Like I just hadn't gotten there.
And Skinny Queen is saying we were not prepared. So which is it? Were you prepared or were you not? Because
We were not prepared for that.
Okay.
We were not fully prepared for any of it. I'm appreciative. He apologized today. Okay, well, he was supposed to do that days ago, and he didn't. And I knew the reason he didn't is because more girls were going to come out. Nothing he said before we did it was the way it was said or done during the live. And I don't know if that was him just shutting down. I don't know. But it was just too much. And it was way too much for me. Like everyone's laughing. Oh, she wasn't having a panic attack, whatever. No, I was legitimately having a full on, I was not there. I was disassociating constantly. Like people were like, why is she just sitting there? I was disassociating. I don't want to be involved in any of it.
I know.
That's why I was just like, after the Q&A, I was like, oh my God, I'm just done. I'm done with all of this. And I said in the Q&A that I don't want to do this. I'm like, I'm not talking about this anymore. I said that in the Q&A. I said, ask whatever you're going to ask because I'm not talking about this anymore because I don't want to talk about it anymore. It is what it is because my situation and my feelings about this other person should not have been connected with their thing. Does that make sense?
Even if that were true, Veronica, okay, and I know that you want to get this out as fast as possible, believe me. The fact of the matter is that this entire quote unquote interview had nothing to do with what was going on in the community. This is the problem I have with this community. Okay. You guys will listen to what's told to you. What does Monty say? Never listen to what's said on the internet. You will say, okay, that these people will say that, right? But yet a video made about me being a racist is now attached to two people's community posts, but that's okay. That was never discussed in my lives. That was never discussed in a video. Nobody ever came here to ask me anything, right? But that was Monty's argument about the Kiwi Farm stuff. This is what I'm saying. Nothing ever gets hashed out because nobody wants to see their part in it. And he used you guys, and he's still using you guys, okay? All of you who are still rallying for him and still saying,
I'm definitely not rallying.
Well, you know what? At this point, this is what it's looking like, Veronica.
It is
so
what it
in all
is.
of this, after everything that's happened, the shitty panel, the lack of an apology, Kidney J coming out with a video, Purple Glitter talking behind the scenes to you, what is your situation now with Monty?
I don't talk to him at all now.
Since when?
Nothing. Since, I guess, yesterday.
Yesterday.
I know. Sorry. That's
Girl.
the truth. I'm not like talking. Oh my God. I know that sounds absolutely horrible. We don't have that kind of conversation. I am not friends with him. Like
yesterday. Yeah, I have an issue with that. Yesterday.
You know what I said yesterday? I said, are you going to issue an apology? And he said, I just did. Skinny Queen told me to block him a couple days ago. And I'm like, no, I want him to apologize to fucking everybody. Like, I want him to. I don't care. It's not about me. I don't want an apology. I said, so you're really not going to say anything to me, Skinny Queen, Purple Glitter, nothing? Okay, cool. Really cool job. Good job. That's all I said. I'm like, I'm done. Like, I'm done. Like, it is not my job to make a person be a human, just be a fucking human.
I heard you need to apologize to me, Skinny Queen, Kidney J, not Buddha, not Sunshine and Sunflowers, not Tina, not myself. I'll take myself right out of that. All right. Because we're not quote unquote involved with Monty. This whole thing sounds like it is nothing but a fight between you and Buddha. in this whole situation, it was not supposed to be targeted on Buddha. It was supposed to be targeted on Monty. And it turned into this. And now we're playing cleanup. That's all this is. We're playing cleanup. We're playing, I've got to do damage control.
I had questions, and I definitely did not approach it correctly at all.
Okay.
I was absolutely horrible. Yes, I agree. I 100% agree.
The whole catalyst to this thing was for you to now have your say with Buddha, but it wasn't the time to do it.
No, yeah, that was not what it was. And like I said, I wasn't even going to show the video. That's why it just, when I say that things just spiraled, they just spiraled. I wasn't going to show but just a couple of clips from the video, and that was it. Mm-hmm. And then when everything changed. So yeah, I totally 100% did not handle the situation correctly.
Right.
But I feel like now it's like, the way that I treated her, she had to come back at me 10 times harder, except with all the community too. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. This is great. Awesome.
Are you saying sucks. She can't, wait. She did not come back at you until that community or that side chat and panel were going off on her. Literally, we were watching this whole thing go down. It was awful between what you guys were saying up there on the panel and what they were saying about her. And then you were like, come up here, Buddha. I wouldn't have come up there either. There was no conversation to be had at that point. Nobody was going to listen to what she said. You guys wanted to have the opportunity to knock her off a few pegs.
Literally was just trying to help him because he helped me. That was it. Like, I felt like he helped me, then I'll help him. Like, it was as simple as that. I was never in love with Monty. It was never anything like that. It was simply, he did me a solid. I felt like at the least I could do was at least let him talk. And he didn't talk. So I said, that's it. We're done. I'm done with all of it.
Can I ask what exactly he did for you?
So the reason I came to Monty in the first place was because of the whole Chantal situation. Mm-hmm. Because I didn't want to have to do a whole video. None of that was ever my intention. And I never expected it to go on for as long as it did. But the Chantal situation was very much real. And I know some people think I'm crazy, and that's okay. But I didn't want to have to put out my content, which is all out there now. You guys can do it yourself. Everyone's stolen my content. Put it on Twitter. So feel free to go and compare video clips. So, like that video of her dancing in the black outfit and stuff, she's copying the Rihanna's Love on the Brain video. So if someone has that, feel free to take a look. It was stuff I didn't want to have to put out there, but I thought he has credibility. He can look at all my receipts. He can look at all this stuff and say, okay, yeah, she was copying you. That's what it was. That's how I came into Monty's life. And it was the dumbest shit ever. And it's still the dumbest shit ever. And I can't, it's hard for me because I did Monty's panel for months after that. Some people think I'm delusional, but I'm sorry. The boss necklace. I know you guys, everyone has a boss necklace, don't they? Come on. I posted it 2 weeks before she bought hers.
And you really think that she's looking at you?
Dude, she's been looking at me. Okay. It's okay. Like I said, I don't need you guys to believe me, and it doesn't matter because that is not what my channel is about. All I know is that for months I've been dealing with this woman on the internet in my life, and no one understands, and they think I'm crazy, and it's okay. It's totally okay. I am not an OnlyFans content person. Everyone keeps talking about OnlyFans. OnlyFans is not the end all be all of sex work. That's only a small part of it. And for me
Okay.
personally, OF is only about 5% of my business. So,
Right.
Okay.
like, it's not, that wasn't what I did. And I didn't advertise any of my stuff.
Why does Veronica want to complain and whine about Chantal when she was the one to reach out to her first?
Because I reached out to her to come to Mexico and get sober and lose weight. And that was what I had reached out to her about. It wasn't this, not at all. And everyone kept saying an OF thing. No, I don't do OF like that. My OF is all the stuff that I can't sell as individual videos on other websites because of copyright, because they all have copyrighted music in them. Like my OF is like my dump.
My dump.
And I know that sounds bad, but it's true. It's all my dance videos and twerking and stuff like that, because I can't sell those because of the music on the other websites.
If you could speak to Buddha right now, what would you say?
I would say, I'm sorry that you felt that way about me from the get-go, and I wish you would have talked to me sooner. And like the receipt she showed of me saying, please don't hate me, that was the day that I had told everybody everything, right? And I messaged her and I explained my situation about my website that I used to own. I explained my situation about my website that I used to own and what I did and all of that. And I said, so, this is why I did it. So please don't hate me. Like, I'm just trying to explain to you what I did. And it's her choice to not like me for it. Like, she doesn't have to be my friend. I just wanted to clarify why I did what I did, because of who I am and where I come from. The world I come from is totally different. I know you guys want me to say that I'm sorry like that, but I'm not sorry like that, because she came out and not only did she spew hate, but she went into everybody's chat room and made fun of me and called me names and made up this weird cake fart thing, which I just don't understand at all. Like, I do have some farting videos, but none of them are on a cake. And I hate to break it to you guys, but for real, I've never farted on a cake. I've squished, like I squish things with my toes. I do all kinds of other stuff, but I've never farted on a cake. That's why it's so weird. It's all so weird.
Okay, I have another question coming in.
Okay.
When did Buddha ever lie or say anything negative against Veronica without her instigating and making up lies?
Repeat that.
Sure.
When did Buddha ever
lie or say anything negative against without her
the
instigating and making up lies?
The original video, to me, felt like she was lying to the community about me. Like, she was trying to use me as either A, I was another victim who had to give him my OnlyFans, or B, like I was some simp that was giving him free OnlyFans.
He asked me for access to my OnlyFans. He said it straight up. You should send me the link to your OnlyFans. And I said, subscribe. And he said, no, for free. Send it to me like Hot Ass Biznatch did. Because Hot Ass Biznatch said to Monty, a free link to her OnlyFans.
Don't you think that's
And
reading
that's
into that, though?
sure, but why did she have to say it like that?
What about how mental health got into play in this whole thing? Because it sounded to me like all of you were mental health shaming.
Mental health shaming who?
Buddha.
Really?
Buddha, Tiny. I mean, I know maybe it wasn't
You
you,
do realize
Veronica.
that this is no. This is if you want to look at it the way I look at it, it's that we all have mental health problems that are in this situation.
Yeah, we know
Because,
that. We know that.
we
But when
do.
you guys were conducting this interview, that was not knowledge. That was basically, you have no excuse because of what of her borderline.
I have borderline.
Then why is that said? I don't understand that.
I don't know. I don't know what I said. I'm sorry, but that's one of the first things I said to Buddha when I first started talking to her. I'm like, I have ADHD and BPD too. Like, you're just like me. Sorry,
Right.
that's the truth.
Okay, so if you can struggle with certain things in your life, Veronica, why is it that Buddha cannot?
I don't understand the question.
If you can say that I have anxiety, guys, right? That was your whole story about the way that
Oh, dude, I had a
was run.
full-on panic attack.
Right,
Yeah.
we got that. So
Mhm.
Buddha in her video is explained, yes, she has borderline personality disorder, which I do not think should be villainized in this whole situation. I'm sorry. I've heard it over and over again about, borderline this, they do that, they do this, they do that. There's a lot of different aspects of
There's
borderline.
a lot of, yeah, there is. I have ADHD, BPD, and CPTSD.
Specifically, like outside of just putting you on his channel to his audience that can take you or leave you, what can he do?
And I said that because, the truth is I wouldn't be able to sit here and talk to you guys right now if it wasn't for that. I don't know if anyone remembers when I first came on, but I was scared fucking shitless. I was manic as shit. I didn't know what to do because I'm not used to, it's one thing to sit in front of a camera for a few guys, It's another thing to sit and actually express your real feelings and opinions. I'm done. I'm done fighting. I'm done with all of that. I don't want to fight with anybody anymore. I am done. It has taken so much of my mental space for the last week. Like me and Skinny Queen were saying earlier, it's like it feels like it's been a month. See, she's not going to talk to me, and that's fine. She doesn't have to. That's just what she does. So that's cool. I'll be your lol cow. I said, you know what? If you guys want to make me a lol cow, fine, make me a lol cow. But make sure you sub to my channel first, because I'm not going to be a lol cow if I'm not monetized.
Oh, Sahoy, that's a good question, Sahoy. Why were you just saying that it was okay for men to demand nudes whenever they're going through something emotional like a funeral?
Look, no, what I'm saying, okay. Like I said, I come from a very different world, and I've been in this industry for 20 years. And I had men come to me after their wives died, after their family members died. They just need some sort of release. I don't support freebies. I swear to God. I don't do freebies.
I don't do shit for free. I don't do shit for free. That's not my gig.
Yeah.
I just figured I'd come up to help clarify a few questions. It is what it is. So
I appreciate
thanks for having me, and have a great day.
You too.
A bulldog PR, a PR bulldog, yes. We all want someone like you in our corners. The reason I brought you up, girl, is because I will drop a screenshot here that shows that Monty used your name, as justification for it being free. And you were mad that Monty didn't hound you for your nudes. I'm not saying that to be flexing. All I know is when a woman isn't sympathetic to another woman who talks of something like this, women, we know this. We know this. We don't talk about it. But we know what it's like to not know whether or not a male friend just wants to fuck you. And Veronica, you are no friend to us women. No friend at all. Veronica, You can catch more flies with honey than vinegar. I would never. You could have humped my leg like a horny chihuahua. I never would have put my face on your panel. Are you even joking me? Get your own adorable face. Get your own charming personality. I'm not putting me, this, and what I have to say on your bullshit channel. Go fart on some cakes.
The way that you said that was so manipulative. I had two choices. Say I was a victim too, or look like this insane stan giving some free porn. Like, why would I do that? Everywhere I go they all ask, is hot ass okay? Is she a victim too? What about her? And you didn't say anything, it's stupid. You basically made it so I couldn't say nothing. People were allowed to have whatever opinions they wanted. I'm Veronica, I farted on cakes. I don't owe anyone an apology. It's just not fair, it's not fair, and it's not right. I'm Veronica. It really makes me angry that you, someone I looked up to, who I felt connected to, would throw me into this bullshit. I have a real problem with her bringing me up and putting me in this position. I'm trying to express how I see it. I know how you guys already see it. You already have your opinion. I'm just trying to show you mine. A lot of people use sex, masturbation, and porn for emotional release. It's a way to cope with stress. It's a way to deal with life sometimes. Guys going through a divorce, they come see me. Guys' parents just passed, they come see me. Everywhere I go, they all ask, is hot ass okay? Is she a victim too? What about her? And you didn't say anything, it's stupid. You basically made it so I couldn't say nothing. People were allowed to have whatever opinions they wanted. I'm Veronica, I farted